Hey everybody, this is Brian Goulet of the Goulet Pen Company and InkNouveau.com. Today I want to talk to you about the Lamy line of pens, how a lot of their different pens are swappable with their nibs, so you can kind of extend which nibs you can use in which pens. Kind of get some more mileage out of your money for the Lamy pens. So I'll show you what that's all about. Alright, this is my Lamy Studio, which actually is funny. We didn't plan on carrying these right away. I just bought this one because I like the color, which I tend to do sometimes. I'm kind of an impulsive buyer. Yeah, Rachel wanted it. Well, you'll see why in a second. Nice Lamy box. This is what you get with the Studio, the Lamy 2000, some of the nicer pens. Pull this thing out of here. I have not used this pen yet. This is pretty much fresh out of the box. So, you know, here you go. It comes with a converter, which is cool. This is the Z26 converter, and it comes with an ink cartridge as well. But check out this blue, man. I love it. It's this like nice metallic blue, and I don't know how well it comes across in the video, and I don't really care because I'm looking at it in person, and this looks awesome. Very industrial pen. It's got kind of this like propeller thing going on with the clip. Really neat. But anyway, this isn't a Lamy Studio review video. This, what I wanted to do is kind of tell you that if you're not familiar with some of the higher end Lamys, a lot of bloggers and a lot of beginning fountain pen users are familiar with some of the intro level ones like the Safari, the Vista, the Joy, and the All-Star. You know, those are all in like the $25 to $40 range. Well, you know, when you get into the Studios and the accent logo, Rachel, what's the other one? The CP1, the 2000. You know, they get into like $75, $100, $150, you know, up in that higher range. But the thing that you don't know about those is, at least for the Studio, the CP1, the accent, and I'm missing one. Studio, CP1, accent, and the logo. They all use the same nibs as the other guys. Oh, I don't even have a nib on there. How do you like that? But anyway, it's the same nib, so if you've seen any of my other videos, you can actually just take a piece of tape, stick it right on here, and you can pull the nib right off of there. And you can swap it out. It's got the same feed mechanism as what's in the other pens. So you can swap them all out, which is really cool because if you start out with some of the lower end Lamy pens and you have kind of a collection of nibs, say you have an extra fine and a 1.1 italic, you know, if you wanted to upgrade to a little bit nicer pen, not that there's anything wrong with the lower end pens, don't get me wrong, I use them a lot, but if you wanted to get like a Studio or a CP1 or something like that, you know, you could get it in, say, a broad, I don't know. But then you could take the nib off of that one and throw it on your Vista. And then you could take your italic and you can just slide it right on to your Studio. So you can kind of swap and mix them all up. It's almost like having a little collector's sort of edition thing where you can get different pen bodies and nibs and kind of swap them all out. It's one of the really cool things about the Lamys. So I really kind of wanted to just bring that to everybody's attention because I wasn't sure how many people were aware that the nibs were swappable, not just for you know, the lower end ones, but for a few of the higher end ones. Now the 2000, I know that one uses its own nib. It's a hooded nib and that's not swappable. But anyway, for again, it's the logo, the accent, the CP1, and the Studio here. Uses the same nibs and you can swap them out with your regular pens. That's it for now. If you have any questions, email me at brian@gouletpens.com. If you have any questions about Lamy or any other pen, writing, ink, paper, whatever you want, I'm here for you. Thanks a lot, and write on.